to be working on a pancake wreath today. I've got my Dollar Tree circle, some pipe cleaner. Right now I am setting them on these 1, 2, and 3 rings, just right there. Thanks for joining me. How is everybody doing today? I hope good. I'm also recording this. So, okay. So now I've gone all the way around, right on those center middle 2 rings. I call them 2 and 3, okay? Now we're gonna come into the middle. We're gonna go right in the center on the last 2 rings. So 1 and 2 is what I call them. You just want it centered, just like that, okay? For those that are new here, my name is Brandy with On a Whim by Bee. Thanks so much for joining me today. We're just working on a pancake wreath. If you have any questions, please go ahead and put them out there. Hello, Claudia. How are you today? Thanks for joining me. Well, hello, Emily. How are you? Thank you so much for the heart me. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the outer 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the inside. Okay? How's everybody doing this weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? This is the sign that I will be using. I'm trying to get it without the glare. Kind of a fun sign, isn't it? So, okay, I got all those in. I take my glue gun and just add a dab. It's not very much on each one of these. And it's just to kind of help them not move around if they decide to move around. But I usually do them pretty snug so they don't really move around. Just for me, what I like to do. Okay. I'm going to set that over here for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and this is the mesh that I will be using. Oh, that sounds fun. Sounds like a good day. Let me see, I could have missed some comments, so I'm sorry. If you had a question, please repeat it. I try to catch them, but sometimes you just can't be quick enough, right? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut all these at 20 inches. You make things too, Sherry? What kind of things do you make? Yeah, I look ready for next. Well, I am getting ready, I tell you. And I need a total of 12 of these. But I quit counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. I'm very excited for next weekend. That is Freedom Fest. We have 17 designers that will be designing live in the Troublemakers community on the FB. We would love to have you join us. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, so we have 12 of those. The ribbon that I'm going to be using, unless I change my mind, which I tend to do sometimes, is a 2.5 inch blue with stars, a 2.5 inch mix, and we have a navy blue 2.5 inch and a red 2.5 inch. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut me some tails. Let's try at 13 inches today, okay? Thank you. I love the sign. I bet you can't guess where I got that from. Creek Road. It reminded me, it reminded me of my brother. My little brother, he used to have a black lab and a cream lab. Yeah. And he's a duck hunter, go figure. So when I saw it, I'm like, I just have to make it because it reminds me of him. So I need on my tails a total of 6 of each color. Thank you so much for sharing. Thanks for coming in and joining me today. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody is having a good weekend. What? Mind of its own. I like to do dovetails on my ribbons on my pancakes. Just gives them that nice look, you know. Although there are times when it's nice to not do them, so. Is anybody doing anything exciting this weekend? If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I will try to keep an eye out so I catch it and can answer them. A grandma again, that is so exciting. And a boy, congratulations. That's very exciting. I'm a grandma of 4. Wish I could spend more time with them, but alas, we don't live right next door. But that is very exciting. Everybody give her a nice congratulations. Do you live close to him, Sherry? Kids, for the most part, grew up very close to their grandparents and great-grandparents, so that was really nice. I loved that they were able to spend so much time with them growing up. Yes. That's not terrible at all. Mine aren't too far. They're about 45 minutes. Or, I mean, not 45 minutes. 4.5 hours. I had your things in my head. So they're about 4.5 hours away, which it's not terrible. It's just not a day trip thing if you really want to spend time with them, right? Yes, they have. I agree with that. It is. It's a weekend trip when I go, so I can really enjoy them. I like to do it longer than that, but I'm a working mom still, working grandma. I do more than this. This is my part-time gig. My part-time gig that I need full-time hours for. Who knew? Claudia knew. Yeah, I still have 2 boys that haven't settled down yet. And one of them, his girlfriend, lives in Norway. Yeah, that makes for a long commute, doesn't it? He's gone and visited her once. Hopefully she'll come here. I'd like to save up and go with him sometime to visit. I don't know. That'd be a nice goal. She's in school right now, so I don't know if they will make plans to change that. I don't know. So I'll put these 2 together. Spelling was funky. We'll see, I didn't even notice. Why didn't I notice? Because I'm not paying attention, right? Thank you. It is a comfy shirt. I just ordered it. You know, I was trying to get ready for next weekend, so I ordered a couple shirts. I don't know, but I really like it. It's loose. It's a thin material, so it'll be great for the summer. It's been a while. I used to buy Patriotic shirts every year at, you know, the Navy place. For me and the kids, we always had somewhat matching shirts. It was fun. Then one year when my boys were visiting, we did tie-dye shirts. That was fun. That's kind of a fun activity to do with your, your family. Make tie-dyes. I really enjoyed it. But you know, you got to come up with activities when you got everybody visiting, right? And nobody gets bored. Nope. That doesn't look right. See, that's what happens when I try to cut so many. I cut them a little wonky. Well, hello, hello. Thanks so much for joining us. Where's everybody joining me from? I am from Pinedale, Wyoming. It's a very small town. Becoming overpopulated, but it is still a small town. We've got Nashville. Well, for us it is. For my kids, not so much. And I try to get everybody to put the technology away for a little bit, you know, because sometimes I feel like when we don't see each other all the time, we need to put the technology away and do games and have activities. So we try to do that. Indiana, Kansas. Well, Nana, hello. How are you today? Okay, so we've got ribbon cut. See, this is the other two together. Hopefully it'll all look good because I cut them all out. Okay, so for the pancake wreath, we're going to take our mesh, 10-inch mesh. It's cut at 20 inches. And give ourselves a little fold there. Walk right up the center. This mesh makes it really easy to stay right in the center because there's a line there. I fold that last bottom rung in a little bit. That's what I prefer. Gives you a nice bow tie. Hold on, I have to decline. Yeah, we don't need to be stranger dangering. Okay. So on this bottom one, I like to do it up and down. Everybody kind of has their own preference. I don't really believe that there's any wrong or right, as long as you're achieving the look that you want, right? Try to overlap. There we go. that's the look we get. Okay, that's kind of pretty, right? I love the striped mesh when you do this. It always looks so pretty. So, my opinion. Again, the mesh natural curl down, and walk it right up. How's everybody's weather today? We're still a little chilly, but the sun is out, so I cannot complain. It would do me no good anyways, right? And this is kind of weird not having my music, but I'm doing a recording, so we're a little quiet today, so I'm trying to fill it in. Okay, but no, I won't sing because I can't sing. I'd scare y'all away. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. See how I just let that overlap there? Okay. My name is Brandy. Thanks for joining me. And if you couldn't tell, I design wreaths and centerpieces. I've been doing my business for about a year now. So, and keep learning so much and meeting new people. I really enjoy meeting you all. Who all here is a crafter? Doesn't have to be a wreath crafter, as I am a crafter of many things. I also do paper crafting. So, this is what we're looking like. Thank you so much for joining us today. Everybody's a rising star here. I am a mom of 3 boys. My day job is a medical assistant at a local clinic. I really enjoy working with people, helping them. However, it can be a stressful job, so I have outlets. It's a good outlet. It keeps my mind healthy and my hands happy. Or is it my mind happy? An exercise for my fingers? I don't know. It works though, right? Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you being here, Cindy. It's nice to have you. Who here is a first-timer to my lives? You can just do a little emoji. Pardon me for a minute. It is allergy season, if you all couldn't tell. Well, hello, Jensen, Jacine, and Tanya. Nice to have you. Thank you, thank you. My name is Brandy with On a Whim by Bee. I'm a weekend crafter. Working on a pancake wreath today. I'm also recording this so I can use it on other social medias. Okay, that is our first row with all the mesh, okay? Now we're gonna take our ribbons. This is our first section. Jensen, thank you. I like that. And this is our second ribbons. Oh my goodness. I'm on that struggle bus today. Sorry, guys. It happens. Go figure. So I'm taking my 13-inch tails. I fold my ribbon in half, and then I gather my ribbon right down the center. I go ahead and I curve it up a little bit. Look how when you do that, it makes that nice curl. Okay, we're gonna put this in the center of our mesh. Make sure you're attaching everything really snug. You don't want it to fall out. Now this first one, I'm gonna kind of do it. Yeah, I like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and twist that several times. Then we're gonna cut it. I always like to leave myself a little room to curl that pipe cleaner under. And that's how that looks. What does everybody think of that? I do too, thanks. I think it'll be fun. This is the sign we're working with today. It reminded me of my little brother, so I had to buy it. Probably didn't need to buy it, but I had to buy it. Thank you all for joining me today. It's lovely to have you. Anyways, I was kind of telling you all about me. Mom of 4, weekend crafter, medical assistant during the day. I have 4 beautiful grandkids. Okay, curl that under there, and again, just curl it. Okay, what do we all think of that look? Is that looking okay? I really do appreciate you all being here. I hope everybody is having some amazing weather. I might have to go out because we have some sun. And here in Wyoming in the spring, that's iffy. You know, our winter was very off this year, but our spring has been right on. You know, where we have some nice, beautiful, warm days, and then some snow. Go figure. Couldn't get any snow over our winter, but as long as we get it at some point, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that look. I think it's going to look really good. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it. Okay, sorry about that. People wanted me to invite him in. Thank you so much for the gifts, Claudia. That is very sweet of you. Okay. And in case you didn't hear earlier, next weekend is Freedom Fest. In the FB page community of troublemakers. And we will have 17, that includes me, very talented designers who will be designing patriotic style wreaths or swags or home decor. Who knows? There could be some surprises in there, right? Thank you so much, Claudia, for sharing that. Claudia will be one of the very talented designers that is participating in this. It's going to be so much fun. And if you enjoy watching lives with crafting people, you should join us. Okay. Yes. And that is where I got this beautiful sign, my mesh, some of my ribbon, not all. It's going to be a fun-filled weekend. And it gives you a lot of time. You know, if you can't catch all of us, you might be able to catch a couple of us. It's 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., the 18th and the 19th. And there will be a live sale. Yes, that's right. They will be available. No, I used to just go home and make them and just have fun. And then my coworkers were like, oh, I want one like that. So I would make it. And then they were like, you know, you really need to start a business and start selling these. So, who knew? Who knew? Who knew? No, I'm going to keep this a little flat, feed it through my mesh. But I'm bringing my pipe cleaner up from the center. Oh, that is so exciting. I am so proud of them. I mean, it's scary to go live, but knowing that you have this community that we're all a part of, that is so supportive, that's amazing though. I'm very proud of them. I can't wait to watch everybody. Yes, I have. That was very amazing. I was so honored to get that. Lindsay and Courtney have, you know, before I really started making anything to sell and was just having fun, they were some of the ones that I watched. And they have always been so kind, so supportive, so helpful. I was really excited when they put the Troublemakers community together and the Double Troublemakers community together. That was a very exciting time. Thank you, Claudia. Yep, I think that it's wonderful. Yes, I do, Miss Claudia. You are your own amazing, supportive, friendly, helpful self. I have to tell you all, Claudia has been there at times when I have struggled. Her words, she just has a way with words always that are helpful. And I really appreciate that. I am blessed to be able to call her my friend. Thank you. Claudia is amazing and has always been helpful as well. She was one of the first groups that I joined. Did you know that, Claudia? And she just keeps striving to do better and better and be more helpful to us all. Yeah, I know, but you deserve, yeah, you deserve huge shout outs because you're amazing and so very kind and supportive. And to me, that's what community is all about, helping us all. It's not about me. It's about all of us. Thank you. Okay. And Emily, if she's still here, is amazing. We all just kind of help each other, support each other. It's great. Well, hello, Nona. How are you? It is great to have you here. I'm just telling everybody how amazing Claudia is. And now Nona's here, and she's another amazing one. Yay! Right? Thank you. I know I haven't been as, I don't know, some weeks it gets away from me to, you know, I'm still there, I'm still trying to be supportive, but I just can't seem to get on at the same time anybody else is on. Does anybody else have that problem? Never, right? Thank you, Claudia. I try. That's what I strive. No sense in being any other way, in my opinion, because I want the good out there. And if I want to see the good and I want it out there, then I have to be part of that good, right? Yeah, I've had to start prioritizing a little bit better and making sure I'm staying on top of stuff that, you know, my husband needs my time. My kids may not be here, but they still need and deserve my time, as well as the grandkids and my animals. And so we're all trying to be a little bit better in how we distribute our time. Thought I cut one, or didn't, was short one, but nope, I got it. Well, thank you, thank you. I know it's this hair. It shines anywhere. I think I glow in the dark now. I don't know why people are afraid to go gray. You can glow in the dark like me. Yep. Okay, this is the last one for the top row. Okay. So are you working on anything fun, Nona? Oh, don't be jealous, sweetie. It's just hair, and you have beautiful hair of your own. I actually can truthfully say I finally like my hair. For me, it was a dirty blonde or mousy blonde, and I didn't much care for it. So, and it has a mind of its own. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us today. So nice to have you. I really appreciate all the support and love. You guys are amazing. Okay. Now this top row, when I do the ribbon in there, again, just make sure you're keeping things snug. I'm going to pull my ribbon and fan it out a little bit more. Might change my mind at some point, but right now, that's where I'm at. Okay. So we fan it out a little bit more, okay? Thank you so much. Wow, 300 days, that's amazing, Nona. Thank you. That support means a lot. So we do have some new people in here. What's everybody doing this weekend? Anything exciting or fun? Yes, we are. I fully agree. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying the live. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I appreciate that follow. Oh, see, this is why you cut it long, because you grab the wrong ribbon. So you have to untwist and start over. And if I would have cut that way short, oh, that would have been hard. That's what happens when you get distracted. Go figure. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, Claudia. So true. It lets me know you guys are enjoying things. My name's Brandy with On a Whim by Bee. I also have an e-shop. I'm on the FB. I'm on the YT. Okay. There we go. Oh, well, thank you. Persnickety, I love that name. I love that. Sounds like one of my words that I would say. Thank you, Nona. Welcome in, everybody. I'm so glad you're here joining us today. Thank you so much for the support, the likes, the shares, the follows. No, it is not. It is just, I fell in love with this sign because it reminded me of my little brother. So I had to do it. So it will be listed in my eShop. Probably tomorrow. I want to, take time and get some good pictures. So thank you. So is anybody else going to be going live later today? We can get that out on there. We can all watch each other, support, have fun. I know Claudia goes live. I know Nona goes live. Anybody else go live on here? Yeah. I needed to too. I didn't do anything last weekend. It was bad. But it was a very good, relaxed weekend. And my husband and I needed that. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, I've got to watch that. Because, I'm working when that happens, so I wasn't able to sneak anything in. Sometimes I'm able to sneak on, but yesterday was a pretty full day. Okay. What are we all thinking? I'm really liking that. And I'm trying to get a little bit more behind the scenes footage as well. That's, part of my goal lately. So, okay, we're going to take the sign. And this is when we decide. Do we want a bow as well on here? Sorry, guys. There we go. I mean, it kind of blends in though, so I'm a little, I don't know. Does it blend too much or is it just, he'll stand out. Let's turn this off so I can, see now you only get, I like that though. Yep. Nope, I want him right in the center. Okay, excuse me while we get bright for a minute. Ha! Thanks for joining us. So I'm going to put him right in the center. So to be able to do that, let's go right there, right there. I want to be able to poke holes in it so I can attach some wire. thank you so much, Vicki. I appreciate that. I kind of want to go in where that black is, not necessarily right center. Okay. Okay, that was my little hole poker. Get my wire. Thank you so much for joining. Well, there we go. Got a knot in my wire. Okay. And this, it's a nice blue, so it'll just fit right in with everything, right? I do cut it a little bit long. That just gives me enough to twist and manipulate, and then I can cut it. Well, if you've never been to Yellowstone, Yellowstone is a must. With Yellowstone, that is, I honestly would recommend staying in the park at least a weekend, you know, at least a couple days, so that, because there is always so much traffic there. It's hard to drive through and see everything. There's some great hiking trails there, to waterfalls. You catch it at the right time, you see bears, moose, elk. Beautiful, beautiful. And of course, you know, Old Faithful, all the springs, there's that main stuff. But if you spend time there, you can drive to a couple of the attractions that you can hike to, or just drive right to, for that matter, like Mammoth Hot Springs. They're really pretty, awe-inspiring. Towards the Idaho side and border, there is Bear World. That's pretty fun to go to as well. If you're driving, you go through, is it South Dakota? You can see Mount Rushmore. And in that area, there is another reptile world that's fun to go to. I think they have another bear world there. I haven't been to the bear world that's on the Florida border, though. So, yeah. We have lots of really pretty camping areas. Teton Village. Jackson Hole is a little overrated. It's not the same little small fun town, but always worth the drive through. So, and then the falls in Idaho Falls. I don't know. Yes, Bear World. At Bear World, they have bears. They have cubs. Like in the spring, they have cubs. I think you can sign up to do feedings if they have the cubs. But they also have you can drive through and see the bears, see some of the other wildlife. The one in Idaho I haven't seen. The one in South Dakota we went through, we saw the bear, the sheep, saw some elk. So it's nice. Of course, I can drive down the street and see the moose. So my drive to Jackson, I can also see the sheep. Let's see, right there, that's the top I want. I'm just making sure we're all centered, so. And yes, moose are pretty big. Yes, yes. So, and if they raise their ears up, you need to back away, because that means they're getting ready to charge. They raise them and turn them. So now once I feed this wire through, I find where I want it, make sure it's around. I'm just going to do a loose twist one time right now till I get all the corners attached. You don't want your sign to be attached too tight or to mush all your mesh down. So oh, and the buffalo though, I don't know why people think it's okay to approach them like they do. I mean, they can be really docile, but oh, if you make them mad, yeah, they are huge. I mean, there's lots to see. The sad part is I haven't even seen half of what I want to see. Do you ever see Close Encounters? Movie with the aliens. Okay. That mountain. See, I was up close by that mountain. Can't even think what it's called. See, I live here. I don't even know what it's called. Anyways, I should have gone and visited, but I was by myself. It was when I still worked at the post office. Yeah, went from moose to alien. Squirrel Brandy. That's because I was just describing this mountain. That's the mountain from Close Encounters. It's a good hike, pretty camping area. This spring is a beautiful time to come, although we are very dry. But spring is not always a good time to travel to Wyoming because a lot of roads are still closed off due to snow. But this year, not so much. Okay. So we're just making sure we're going around some wires. The AI is telling me, well, thank you, Emily. Building a sign while sharing tips on Yellowstone wildlife. Was I sharing tips on wildlife? I guess. Don't make them mad. Don't approach them. Stay in your vehicle. Don't feed the bears. Wow! Look at that. Thank you all. Everybody is wonderful today. They're just getting me out there. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Okay. Now I'm just getting my sign all snug. And then I'll work my ribbon around it. And then we'll decide what else we're doing with this one, right? Oh, a house sale. Yes, I agree, Emily. I need more hours in the day as well. There is just not enough. I'm really sorry, guys, if while I'm doing this it glares. That's why, you know, I'm recording content, so... because that's what you gotta do. Well, hello, Misty. How are you? Thanks for joining us. I see it. I just can't grab it. I am doing good. Thank you. Doing well, doing well. Yep. See, it doesn't matter. My ceiling lights will cause a glare. That is good advice, Claudia. Good advice. We were kind of talking about that. You got to take care of yourself and the whole thing as well. I'm just winding my wire up because I don't want it to poke anything. I want to make sure my sign is attached good. I bet that's emotional. Hard to do. We're here for you if you need somebody to talk to. It's a very supportive group. Okay, that one I'm cutting. No, thank you. You're here for us too, and we know it. And even if you weren't, you'd still deserve the support. Yes, they are great. Great, great, great. And Claudia, I just have to tell you, your words for me during this last little bit have helped so much. I think more than you even realize. So I appreciate it. Okay. Oh, yes. I do like that. What does everybody think? I'm liking, but I think it might need a little bow, don't you? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Missed yesterday. Yes, I missed yesterday, but I was working. I always try to catch a replay, though. I'm behind on my replays lately, though, too. So, okay. I'm just trying to decide here, guys. This one. Okay. Not a big bow though, just a small bow, right? Oh. Oh, bless them. I pray for anybody that's fighting cancer. 6. Yeah, because I'm just doing small ones. I will make sure I do that. You know, I've had some beautiful people this last little bit that I tell you have brought so much to my life. Okay. She is, isn't she? Okay. So, opposite. It's just going to be kind of there. And I don't know. I don't know if I'll do more than one. We'll see. So Claudia, are you ready for next weekend? I've been playing with stuff all day. Thank you, Nona. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. Oh. What is everybody doing next weekend? I know what I'm doing. I'm going to be participating, supporting in Freedom Fest. Fold them up and pull them. I have been struggling because I have some signs, and I finally just sat down and was like, okay, it's this sign. And I think I have my ribbon choices. Freedom Fest is happening next weekend. In the in the Troublemakers community on the FB. I hope you'll join us. 17 amazing designers. A live sale. What day are you designing, Claudia? I am on the 19th. Woohoo! It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I want to say, I don't remember my time. My husband and I were discussing that because we were trying to, you know, do the time change thing. So I think it's at 11 Central. Don't quote me on that. Because that's 10 my time. But 11 Central. Well, that's good. I laugh at me a lot, so I'm glad other people can join me. Doesn't bother me. It's what happens when you have so much going on, right? That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. I hope you'll all join us. We would love to have you. It's free to just watch and support. Have some fun. I'm cutting on my tails. Hopefully I get them all. Sometimes I miss one, but I'm trying to stay focused. But we all know how Brandy's focus goes too. Goes from bears to aliens in the drop of a hat. Yep. Oh. And find some amazing deals on those supplies that people will be using. It's going to be great. Really is. I love Greg and Michelle. Creek Road. They are amazing. Kind, fun, supportive. Ooh. So they have a damn store. They have. Sorry, I went there one time when we went to Arizona. Yeah, it was fun. They have a whole scrapbook page, I think, on... It's a damn scrapbook page. The pictures in the little visitor center. Amazing. I love that. So if you're by St. George, beautiful, beautiful places. St. George, Moab area. Yes. Hiking there again. Gorgeous. I know I don't look like I hike, but I love it. Okay. Oh, yes. I'm liking. Look, he's looking right at the star. He's looking right at the bow. Yes, yes, I do lots of paper crafts. Oh, you must have missed out when I did my butterfly cards. for my granddaughters. I should find them. Squirrel! Be right back. Birthday cards for my granddaughters. Ooh. Exactly. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Well, and your guys' Christmas cards, I didn't have enough time to put together what I wanted with the Christmas cards. Hopefully this next year we'll do it again, and I will have, because I start on them pretty early. But it's all a matter of getting the supplies, and last year was kind of a mess because I thought I had supplies except for just a couple, and then I couldn't find them, and yeah. So then I had to do a whole new design, but it's okay, it worked. Okay, what are we thinking? Is that, I don't want it to hide the stars though. Does that work? The theme, it's a patriotic theme with a black lab and a duck, a mallard duck. And I'm glad it's a mallard because that's the only duck I know the name of. My brother would be so disappointed in me. Okay. Make that bow pop up a little bit, but not cover anything. It's gonna work. Okay. Except for, there we go. What does everybody think? Let me turn this off again. Then I only have to contend with the ceiling lights. Yeah? Should I leave it at that, Bo? I might have should have put more color on that so it jumped more, but is it just really bad lighting? There. Thank you, Persnickety. I appreciate that. Did you finally see what the sign was? And there. Okay. I'm a liking. Thank you all for being here with me today. Well, hello, Connie. Thank you, Misty. I appreciate it. Happy Saturday, Connie. Thanks for joining us. We're just winding down. I have to tell you, the next time I do a live on the other, you know, Connie just inspires me to do more. I found when I go live across the street, a fun game. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of this fun game inspired by Connie.